So what I wish is that with those different photos, if you put them together as a puzzle, slowly tells a story. I want to try to show the complexity and the beauty of Hong Kong. So in that way, that project is a bit my love letter.
Nicholas 係一名比利時攝影師，5年前嚟到香港定居。佢覺得呢度最難適應嘅就係悶熱嘅天氣，所以佢有一個自己嘅消暑良方。
When I arrive, yeah, I always like tea, but milk tea is something I really enjoy. And always cold because it's too hot here, so I always take ice milk tea.
佢太太係意大利香港混血兒，所以屋企成日都會煮意大利菜同中菜。不過兩個小朋友就對港式茶餐廳嘅食物好有興趣。
You know, I always bring my kids in the morning next to my house in Llama Island. There's a tea restaurant, so I always bring them so they can have like the local Hong Kong breakfast. You know, like macaroni with ham, noodles. So their favorite is egg sandwich and macaroni. Thank you for your tea.
Nicholas 係自由攝影師，會幫外語雜誌影相，喺度做嘢生活咗咁耐，令到佢最驚訝嘅就係呢個城市嘅復原能力。
So I think it was a Typhoon 10. You know, the city was really destroyed. There was some buildings. They were like all the windows were smashed. One day, things were back to normal. In many ways, in Belgium, if you have a Typhoon 10, it's going to take 5 years to recover for the city. So I think there's this resiliency that you can feel in the city.
因為好鍾意香港嘅城市面貌 ，Nicholas 唔使做嘢嘅時候就會攞住部相機去到唔同地方影相。今次我哋就同佢去到北角，睇下佢會影啲乜嘢。
I've been to North Point 200 times. I still think it's an interesting place because it's a mix of very different things. You know, you have the pier where it's quite open. I often take the boat from North Point to Hung Hom. I like taking the boat. I like going to the pier. The market here, I like the tram going into there's all the big buildings. If you go to the village market or the market outside in the city, you know, like in certain neighborhoods. And the market is a place where everybody goes, you know, you go shopping, or when they're fighting, or when they are negotiating the price, or things like that. But I think the energy, but you're losing a bit of the character. The wet markets are less and less important. So I'm being sad that the culture part of that is disappearing as well.
喺佢眼中，香港係一個充滿對比嘅地方。細細嘅城市裏邊有高樓大廈同郊外並存，容納住唔同世代、地方、想法嘅人。
It's like living in the countryside. At the same time, it's only 25 minutes by boat from one of the biggest cities in the world.
佢嘗試用照片表達呢個城市嘅對比。
This photo, for example, is very Hong Kong because there's a feeling of sadness when I take photographs. It's like you have all the buildings where you can see the density and everybody living together, but there's only one person that feels very alone. That girl saying, I'm going this way, and this guy is looking this way, and then you have the map. You know, that's what I'm thinking when I'm taking the photo. The future of Hong Kong is very uncertain, and you don't know where it's going, and so here you have different directions. It was a day in Hong Kong that was in Sun Yat-sen Park, but it was just a rainbow just before, because it was raining a lot, and then the sun came out, and so they had these beautiful lights. You know, I felt like, yeah, the youth, the future, the energy of Hong Kong.
以上都係一個名為 Goldfish Dream 計劃嘅相片。Nicholas 認為香港嘅地理位置就好似一個魚缸，我哋冇辦法輕易離開，只可以喺水裏邊盼望住美好嘅將來。希望可以用一系列光與影嘅相片記錄住香港人對將來嘅夢。
Goldfish Dream is a bit of a metaphor for the city. You know, we're all dreaming of a better future, and I think Hong Kongers more than many others because you have so many challenges that you are facing at the moment.
或者呢1年幾以嚟，香港人都對將來有更多嘅想像，同樣地都會感到更加無力。不過 Nicholas 覺得未來仲等待我哋去書寫。
in the past year definitely has a huge impact on the city. There's a lot of struggle in terms of inequalities, cost of living. The future is very uncertain and still has to be written. I'm not planning to go anywhere for the moment. So it feels like home and it will stay like home. You know, home is where the heart is, people say. And my heart now is in Hong Kong because I learned so much from the city and from its people at the moment.